good, YouTube? It's your girl, Leah.
And it's your boy, Dave.
And today we're going to be doing a topic about cheating. First, we got something to tell you guys. If you hadn't noticed, we're wearing our hoodies. So we're gonna be dropping out hoodies within the next month or so. We're still working on the website and everything, but please be on the lookout for the drop date. We'll include a short clip of what the hoodies look like. So we're about to jump straight right in. Let's go.
So ladies first, do you think a relationship can recover?
The relationship can recover from cheating if both partners are willing to work on it. You have to be willing to put in the work because it's not going to be easy. I mean, therapy is a big must, and some people may be against therapy, but like I always say, you will never see what the other person is trying to tell you if you have clouded judgment, and you will never see your wrongdoings from your point of view because you're going to justify your actions your way. But if somebody who doesn't know you guys sit down with you and tell you what's real, what's raw, I mean, they're gonna spit game. They're gonna tell you, you full of shit, you full of shit, and y'all both wrong. This is how it's supposed to be, this is how it's supposed to be, why did you do this, why did you do that? And basically with a therapist, they're going to try to pull the real answers out of you that you wouldn't admit to yourself sometimes, or that you wouldn't admit to your partner. And that's going to be the key to either rebuilding the relationship or just showing you guys that maybe you're really not meant to be together.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
I don't know. We spend some little something. What you think?
I believe it can recover. It just depends on the type of person, what the person been through. Because some people have less tolerance than others. Like myself, I gain a lot. But if you feel like the relationship is worth fighting for, definitely fight for it. Because you never know. You and this person go through so much together, and it's like there's just time that you can't get back. And especially like with our relationship, I can't see myself with somebody else, especially the stuff that we're going through and what we awaken to.
And learning together.
Like, no offense, like I just can't go back to somebody.
So if I cheated on you, you would put in the effort to work on our relationship and rebuild?
So, yes, I would, but it all depends on the type of cheating. If you have intimacy with somebody else, it's like, I don't know, I don't think I could forgive you for that. But if you probably was in somebody's DM flirting or whatnot, like something small like that, I can see myself pushing up.
Flirting? Listen. Let me spit some games to you. I am not in nobody's DM. They will be in my DM. It's a difference. It's a difference. But I feel you, because I'm the same way. I mean, I've told him, well, actually, this is some growth for him, because at first it was like, nah, you done, I'm good. You cheated, I'm done. Ain't no working on, ain't no recovering, nothing. So now he's saying we could recover. So that's different. But like, it's the same thing for me though, and it's always has been. I'm not willing to tolerate cheating repeatedly. But a one-time mistake that I can see, I can feel that you deeply regret doing, I can tolerate that if you really show me that you're willing to work on and better our relationship from here on out.
Not to cut you off, but don't say mistake. Cheating is not a mistake, that's a choice.
Well, the choice you made, because clearly you felt the need to step out for a reason. And there's no such thing as, oh, I don't have a reason, I just do it, unless it's an addiction. And cheating can be an addiction for some people if they continuously do so. But like, back to the topic of between me and him, I would forgive him for cheating, like I said, if he was willing to work on and better the relationship, if it was one time. Now, if I've caught him a second time, you're done. I'm not going to let you get to 3, because clearly that one time wasn't a mistake, and clearly this maybe not be for us.
Yeah. And I don't care what nobody say. Don't let nobody tell you it was a mistake. Everything is a choice, and it comes down to always a choice. There's no such thing as, oh, I cheated on a mistake, or this was a mistake. No, it was a choice. You decided to sleep with him or her, or you decided to text him or her. That stuff is a choice. Period. Point blank. But like, people don't realize, like, people, like, I used to think it was cool, you know, to sleep with different people when I was back in college and stuff like that. But really thinking about it, like, you sharing your DNA with all these type of females, or
You're
you
welcome.
sharing your DNA with all these type of males. You don't want to do that, bro. Like, it's just nasty. Don't try to give yourself away too many times. And like what Kevin Gates said for us dudes, why try to go for a pretty girl, but the pretty girl might not be as slutty or might not be as freaky as the ones you want, so you go ahead and try to go for a 3 or for a 4 and cheat on the 10 for the 4 because the 10 wasn't freakier than the 4. You might as well go get you a 10 that's, you know, fit for you, that's freaky and nasty for you, and keep pushing like that.
That's all you think about, you little pervert.
No. Men. Yeah,
no. But I'm gonna give them points though. And I'm not criticizing, we're not criticizing anyone who's single doing what it do. This is for people who's in a relationship. You have to think about what you're bringing back home to that person. I don't care if you say, oh, well, I waited a week. Oh, I waited 2 weeks before. You still had that person in you. That still was intercourse. Like, either way it go. And some people may not see it like that, and you may be asking like, well, how is that different from being single? It's different from being single because you're not going back to the same person repeatedly. You're dating around, seeing who you like, or maybe you do have that one person that you just have, even though you're single, that you do have intercourse with, even while you're seeing other people. But that's still your business. That's separate from a relationship.
That's still the same, bro. You still, diseases is disease.
But at the same time, that's just our take on it. Like, we see it as, we wouldn't step out on each other, being that the fact of, one, we've learned so much together that if we get partners that aren't on the same mindset as us, it wouldn't work, because we see the world differently now.
Let me piggyback on what you're saying, bro. Like, if you're in a relationship, like, go for somebody that got the same energy as you. Like, I'm gonna say that. Like, I know we got our days. I know some days, you know, she might be, you know, mad, or I wouldn't really say depressed, but, you know, just feeling down, or he may be feeling down, this, that, and the third. But like, make sure that your energy are kind of on the same basis, and make sure your goals are kind of on the same basis too, because like, bro, outgrowing somebody really can like really affect you. Because if you feel like you outgrowing somebody, it just leads to a lot of things in a relationship.
It leads to stepping out. It takes a team to keep the relationship going and working. Long as you're both putting in effort, the relationship shouldn't get boring, and it shouldn't lead to stepping out. If somebody's stepping out, obviously there's a disconnect in your relationship, and neither of you either haven't made the effort to figure out why there's a disconnection, or one of you just isn't wanting to put the effort into finding out why there's a disconnection, and therefore one of the others stepping out.
And I'm big on energy, bro. I'm big on energy. I cannot hang around a negative person. He was bro.
Like, when we first got together the first year, all this dude kept saying is, "Are you being negative? Are you being negative?" Me and his mama had an inside joke. We was like, "Oh, we're not gonna call it David, because we gonna talk about our tea to each other, because he gonna be on the phone. I am being negative. I am being negative." Like, we just having a conversation.
So, like, I really do feel like a relationship can come back if the person was cheating. It just depends on the type of cheating. You can't go overboard and expect somebody to forgive you.
Yeah, like, intimacy was one of them. Yeah, now, if they're texting, I mean, I feel like that'd be easy to come back to. And as a woman, you know, girls, like, if a man cheat and step out on you, all you could see in your head over and over again is them with that person, even if you don't know what that person looked like.
And I'm gonna just say this: make sure y'all sharing happiness. Nobody can make you happy. You gotta share the happiness, because if somebody is trying to make you happy in a relationship, that means they're putting more effort into the relationship, and it's not gonna be 50-50. It's gonna be more like 90-10%. Nah, let me be more realistic. It's gonna be like 60-40%. So just make sure y'all bringing each other happiness. Don't say, oh, don't expect somebody to make you happy. You already gotta be happy.
enjoy in order to share together, which creates more happiness.
Right. That goes back on the core. You can't expect somebody to love you if you don't love yourself. So you can't expect somebody to bring you happiness if you're not happy yourself. Because I could be walking around here, say for instance, you know, if I was a negative person or just a depressed person all the time, and she's happy in spirit all the time. And
recently, that should be off.
Yeah,
that should be off.
Y'all gonna get the clicking heads.
Like,
be like, damn, I just got home and you.
Like, what I noticed with him is that when he's in that headspace, let me just be quiet and focus on what I'm doing for me, and let him have his time to kind of run through his thoughts of what's going on. Now, sometimes I do tend to push his buttons, but it don't be purposely. Like, if I don't know if I don't pick up soon enough that he's upset, I'll catch on when I try to ask him something or talk to him, because he'll be snappy with me, and instead of getting snappy back, I kind of learned to give him his space instead of arguing.
Not space, give me time.
Give him time, not space, but time, because he always say don't give him space, give him time. So
But sometimes when I be in my head and I don't really want to talk, that's what she like to do. Say for instance, you know, we'll just be chilling. I don't feel like really talking or not.
I don't do it.
She'll ask me a question that she already know the answer to.
I don't do that.
Like yesterday, I wasn't really trying to talk. She saw me pick up my dog. She saw me, you know, the rubbing on my dog.
Oh, we got a puppy. We gotta show him. We gotta show y'all him. He's sleeping right now, but we're gonna show y'all at the end. But I'm sorry, continue.
No, you good. So she see me picking up the puppy, and she gonna ask me, "Oh, babe, he out the cage?" No, baby, he ain't out the cage. I just got him in my hand, just petting him. Like, come on now.
I did not see him. I was laying down. Like, y'all, I put him in the cage. I went lay down. Next thing I know, I hear a chain, but he could have been in his cage with the chain. But he's saying that I saw him, and I didn't. But you know what? That's cool. I learned to give him space. More of the story. Give your partner time when they are in their own heads, when they're upset, because everybody goes through something. You have to remember, when you're in a relationship, it's not all about you anymore, but it's not all about the relationship as well. They're still their own person. So give them some time to run through their thoughts and kind of bring their self back to a place of happiness. If they can't do that alone, then you try and step in and help them fix what's wrong, versus getting heated and creating more negative emotions in your home.
It all comes down to really knowing the true definition of a relationship. Really, you get in a relationship when you're looking to build a future with somebody. Don't just get in a relationship because, oh, that person cute, or that person
I love them. You can love a person and not want to be in a relationship with that person. You don't have to marry that person, and that is true. You can love someone and not automatically, oh, think I gotta be together. That's what society wants you to think. They want to put that pressure on you, like, oh, you should be in a relationship if you love that person. You don't have to be in a relationship with somebody you love. You can just have an agreement with them, or you can love them from afar, or y'all could just be cool and have a friendship, and it's just a friendship type of love, not a I want to build with you for the rest of my life type of love. It doesn't have to be that. We're gonna wrap it up. We'll show y'all a little Killua before we go. And yes, his name is from Hunter x Hunter. For everybody's gonna ask. But yeah, number one, the relationship can recover from cheating, but both partners have to put in the work to recover the relationship. It does not take one person to make everything work in a relationship. It takes two. So you both got to do what it do. If you don't, walk away. Period. The end.
My favorite quote, and I'm about to end it off like this: once you fall back, they crawl back, wishing they had it all back. That's my favorite quote, especially when people that's dealing with cheating. Look, if you ain't gotta put up with it, don't put up with it. So don't try to go fight for this person if they ain't fighting for you. Straight like that, just like she said, everything 50-50. So yes, a relationship can't bounce back after somebody was cheating. Just depends on the circumstances.
Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all continue to grow, and we'll see y'all next week with another video.